My room's a mess again, huh? Sup, dudes? Yo. Um, Fun times. This is unprecedented stuff for some of you guys. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. We haven't had two Friday sell-offs in a row in 6 years. Really? Go look at the almanac. We haven't had two Fridays of volatility. Don't forget to thumbs up this video and subscribe to my channel. So yeah, man. I'm trying out a new look. It's my new hair. I don't know. If you didn't know me, would you think this was real hair? Looks cool, right? You put the hat on. I mean, with the hat off, it's kind of weird looking, but you wear it with a hat. I'm just some dude, right? What's up? Anyway, going back to the concept of what we're doing here. Obviously, the market never goes down and all that crap, but then you get a day like this where it's fun because we make money where most people lose money. And before we go, let's start talking about making money. Yesterday was one of the worst days I've ever had trading in my life. And I've been doing this my whole life. Not monetarily, obviously. I've had days where I've lost $250,000. And hopefully I never have that day ever again. But after taking a few massive earnings reversals and making great money yesterday, then again, look, I just try to make $250 a day, $300 a day. So if I'm up $1,600, it's like a freaking massive day, right? I'm kicking ass yesterday. And again, I'm taking no risk for medium reward, and I'm nailing every trade. Bang, bang, bang. And then what got me in trouble is when I got the fear of missing out. I traded in the afternoon. They weren't reversal trades. They were just follow-through trades. So like I had QRVO as a short earlier in the day, and then it looked like it was going to roll over, so I shorted it again. Usually I don't do that. Either I'm still in the trade from before, and then if it keeps on going without me, I just say, oh, screw it. I'm not in it now. I'm not getting involved. But yesterday I had that moment where I was like, screw this. I'm getting back in, lost on it. And then it starts to roll over again, got back in again, lost on it. So I had a beautiful trade in on the original VWAP, multi-day VWAP break, the one that I'm talking about that works every time. I tried two more after the fact, and those were losses. So the trade I'm always talking about that worked, but then I screwed it up by trading it after the fact two more times, and I bottom ticked it. I legitimately was the low print of the day. Me. And I got squeezed. Then all hell broke loose. I needed to make my money back. That whole idea where you do one losing trade and all you want to do is one more trade to make the money back that you just lost on that trade. By the way, this market is absolutely horrifying right now. I'm long UVXY, and I'm planning on owning it until it breaks 1350 right now. But I just want to be perfectly clear. I did, and again, you lose your discipline for one day, and you take a $1,600 day where you had pretty much, I was flawless at one point, and I turned that $1,500 day into close to a $3,000 loss. Well played, sir. And I never lose that kind of money on a day. So then what did I do? Absolutely disgusted with myself. I shut the computer off, and I was like, fuck this, right? But then I come back and I had to legitimately put my computer back on and did the dumbest possible thing you could possibly do. Trading the aftermarket, and I'm already on tilt from what I did to myself during the day. So then I'm saying, oh, look, here goes that Visa rolling over. So I short the Visa, and I'm up 2 points, wound up losing 2 points on the trade as I got squeezed out of it. And now it's down 7. Tried to short the Lamb Research again, Lost 2 points on that. Now it's down 20 since I covered, which is nuts. Then you had Amazon. I actually shorted Amazon, and I'm up, no joke. And again, I only had 20 shares, but I was up 16 points. I wound up losing 40 points on the trade. So it was absolutely insane. And it just goes to show, no matter what you do, no matter how much you know about this and what you think you know and how good you are, as soon as you lose your discipline, you just go fucking batshit insane. And I went batshit insane yesterday. And I got hammered. And then today, I just went back to trading the trades that work, and every trade's a winner today. I bought LK as it got down to massive support, 27 and a quarter. I bought LK on the crash. Obviously shorted the Qs on the rollover. Had Spice long on the reversal, and then Spice or Space long, Space short, Visa short. I don't know, man. I don't think this market. I think the market's done. Again, I'm bearish everything. I hate the stock market. Inevitably, we're going to have a couple of weeks of down movement, right? So, and by the way, U.S. Steel, if anybody was watching that, I mean, isn't it awesome? They had this thing up to $10.25 in the aftermarket yesterday. And now it's not. If you're wondering who I am, I'm Kenny's illegitimate son. I have hair. Hey, dude. Right, yeah. Sup, brah. You want to see the last time I had some legitimate hair? Look at that. Look at the bush behind my hair. Look at that. See, I had a Jufro, right? My hair was never really straight. And I tried to grow, I had a massive mullet. That was after I got a haircut too. It was like I had like a little creature living on the back of my neck. Because it wouldn't straighten out. It just kept curling. So I had just like, it was like a neck warmer. Freaking awful. So, yeah. I don't know but what's going on right here, but we just put a trade on LPX. I will trade any reversal you give me. These guys, we just got it. LPX at $30.83. I don't even know what Louisiana Pacific just went green. Actually, in the work right now, I'll buy any stock that goes green. basically. Well, looks like they got punched out of the LPX. I shouldn't have said anything. Made 8 cents. But work has been showing some strength here in the debacle of today. Does anybody think the bear market is here, or the bull market's over, or at least some sideways choppiness is? Look, I'm not going to say we're about to roll over and die and go down 10%, but I'm going to say that there's a top of the market right now is in, and we're going to have to consolidate at these upper levels and then break out. But for now, then I don't own really many, only own space right now and a couple of dividend paying stocks, but I would want to own stocks. Once it consolidates, you think, yeah, I don't think anybody who runs for president is going to make a difference. It's not like Bernie Sanders is going to be president. No way. I don't think anybody has a chance, really. Yeah. You think chop to the election and then we win and then we run again? That actually makes a lot of sense. I thought we were going to run the market, completely go parabolic, even more so than we did. You know what's crazy about what just happened in the last couple of days? We went from one of the greatest starts of a year to one of the worst starts of the year in 5 years. So we went from the best start ever, and then a week later we're at one of the worst starts of the year since 2013, I think it was. I've just grown to hate most of those guys. Like, I really dislike Joe Biden. I think the thing about Joe Biden, it's like he just assumed he was going to be the nominee, which annoys me. Like, why? What do you got going on? I have nothing going on. But I don't care. I really don't care about any of that stuff. I care about space. I care about space and work right now. Oh my God. Should we add to a long position right now? Maybe. Work. All right, I'll add to a little bit. 67. Still, you got 2050 as my out. Well, that's the thing. I don't not like him. I just don't. He does nothing for me. I'm a hugger. I'm a toucher. I mean, I'd be in jail if I had a real job. I'm a toucher when I talk to people. So that what he does doesn't bother me because I'm the same way. If I actually had a real job, that's part of the reason I can't. First of all, I was going to go, if I was to ever get a real job, obviously I'd probably stay in this industry, or I was going to go become a teacher. I don't know if I could be a teacher at this point. I don't think I could stand to be disrespected without being able to retaliate against the kids. I hear these horror stories about kids. My sister's a teacher. These kids, throw things at her, they're hitting her, and spitting on her. They're crazy, and these are like in second graders, just lunatics. By the way, work. Can't believe this is working. I wish we were living in the 50s, really. The cars were better. We didn't care about our health. And you could beat the shit out of kids, and that was the standard. Mrs. Pine, this teacher I had in the second grade, Mrs. Pine, she walked around with a wooden brick, right? She didn't hit us with the wooden brick, but if she saw you weren't paying attention, she'd come up and slam the brick right on your desk and scare the living shit out of you. Mrs. Pine would be in jail just doing that. Work, 10 cents, come on. Hey, look at this. I started a rally by coming on YouTube. Fucking A. You know what? I got a couple thousand shares here. I'm going to sell some to you right now. 20, 70. I'm going to hang on. I'm see if I can get 2079. Come on, the market's picking up steam now, and I got the one stock that went green. Holy shit, yeah. I was like, why am I losing all this money? Oh, my UVXY is getting crushed now. Well, that trade's not going to work. I got the $13.50, $14 call spread going into the close on UVXY. Probably going to be. I could get my ass whipped by my neighbor's mom. Oh my God. Now imagine you criticize somebody's kid to the parent now. I mean, you're a dead man. I remember when I was with my two kids, right? And I was in a supermarket and my kids were acting a fool, right? Before I yelled at my kids, I made an announcement to anybody that was around me. I'm going to smack my kids right now. If anybody has a problem with that, take it up with me right now. Because your kids are all a bunch of spoiled assholes, and now I'm going to biff my kids right now hard in the head. I mean, I was scared of my grandfather. He biffed me once, and then all he had to do was look at me for the rest of my life, and I was scared. And I learned how to, and you dealt with it. We got soft kids now. I guess I should have sold all the work. All right, I'm hanging on to a little bit. By the way, got a guy in my room today. He called the bottom of the entire move down today by one tick. And if you don't think I can tolerate Trump fans, his screen name in my chat room is Trumptastic. Let's give it up for Trumptastic. That was an amazing call. Nailed the bottom of the entire move to the tick. That was impressive. Come on, work. How about a little gambling action? How about a $21 call? Who would have thought we'd be looking at $21 calls? Nah, not at a nickel. I don't. He had his levels that he liked. He does his own charting. Might have been. I don't know if it was a multi-day VWAP that came into play, but very impressed. And I was taking the other side. I was thinking I didn't want to cover my short until UVXY went back under 14. So I was a little bit late. You know. I don't know. Ask him. Phenomenal call. I got 3,500 shares of space, but I have 110 calls written against my position. So I'm right in my comfort zone right now. You know, I think the stock goes to 50. I just want to make, I want to get to the point where if it goes to 50, I make $250,000. So I got some options left over. Ooh, work, new highs. I love space. It got ahead of itself. That's all. I shouldn't have started my rumor before I had a meaningful position. If I knew everybody was going to start gobbling up on the first, at 13 and change, I started spreading it, sending out, telling people that I love it at 12.50. I didn't think it was going to run to 20 that quick. I would have bought more, obviously, at 12.50. I mean, I had the $13 calls and and I had the $10 leaps at $3 at the time, but I had wrote the $20 calls against it, so I couldn't even sell because I had the $20 calls. I had the call spread, so I didn't want to sell the underlying one and be naked the calls at the time. So I just had to sit with it. I mean, it's still good. I unwound that position now. Now I'm just in the stock. I got a couple of $20 calls, and I sold a whole shit ton of the 35s. I got 100 and something of those $35 calls. I started selling them at $2.10. I kind of nailed the high, I think, on a few of the contracts. January 21, next January, $35 calls. I've been selling 5 contracts every day against my position. You know. But here, so anyway, going back to the whole earnings reversal stuff, right? 27 in a row now on the specific earnings reversal play. Earnings through the 1 minute, through the multi-day, opposite of the headline. Phenomenal. You know, they just keep working. And then we had you had a couple of VWAP breaks that didn't really go too far. Visa, Caterpillar were okay. My wig's starting to hurt. Hey, what happened to your hair? Yo, homies, this work is working. So anybody's in the work, I'm hanging on. Just trying to get paid 25 cents on the trade. So again, I will buy any reversal you give me. So far, so good. And speaking of that, I haven't checked on the trades from earlier, but how about that 275 spot on the I? It actually finally stopped going down. But I don't want to mention that one. Nobody's in that thing. But where's the Visa? Oh, Visa hasn't really bounced too much. But again, giving props on YouTube to Trumptastic, nailing the bottom of that whole move by basically one tick. Pretty sick. You know what's also amazing? The fact that Tesla doesn't go down any ever. Amazing. What up, bro? New highs on work. That should be a show, right? My favorite Jew. Oh, man. Today on My Favorite Jew. Today on My Favorite Jew, we read aloud from Great Jews in Entertainment, Chapter 1. What is a Jew? This is a funny book. Who was the first one? Luther Adler. Anybody remember Luther Adler? I don't even know who Luther Adler is. Oh, that guy. Jason Alexander. All right, let's start reading from Jason Alexander. Born J. Scott Greenspan in Newark, New Jersey. His parents were Ruth and Alex. Get him, buddy. Get him. All right. Get him. Get him, buddy. Hey, I'll ask you guys now that you're paying attention. Hey, what's up? Sorry. So what are we thinking here into the close? I still think we're going to get selling into the close. Anybody? Now that I made 120 bucks on this work trade, I could now throw it out the window. UVXY, 1350s. UVXY. Oh, we're making money on this trade so far. Oh, 1350s at 35. And I sold 4 14s for 15 and 1 1450 for a nickel. And I'm in it to win it. Very limited amount of money you can make on this trade, but very limited risk as well. And then, did we add to, 1350s at 35, 40s at trading. So if this thing closes at 14, that's basically what I'm looking for. Maybe I should not have sold the 14s yet. Yeah, it worked, right? It worked. Take the money. It's over. I said I'll trade any reversal. I'll trade any reversal you give me, considering they work 80% of the time. And if it's an earnings report, they work 100% of the time, 50% of the time. They work 100% of the time. No joke. I mean, you guys remember the Visa trade at this point in the Caterpillar? It's like a ancient history already. This day's been so active. Hey, look at that. Top tick the work trade. Baby. I think I'm going to throw money out the window on the UVXY inevitably. But LK, guys, LK possibly the greatest gift of the day. And we can laugh about it now and think about how obvious of a buy it was technically, but also because of the reasoning behind it. Anybody who invests in a Chinese coffee company has to know in the back of their mind that it might not even be a Chinese company. I mean, it might not even be a real company. They might not even sell coffee. They might not even exist. So for somebody coming out there, some anonymous, I don't know who the company was, Andrew Left or whoever it was, claiming that the stock is a fraud, what else is new? Of course it could be a fraud. Anybody who was anyone who's in this stock should know that 95% of Chinese stocks are frauds. So if that's why we're tanking, I'll buy some at support. And what a massive trade it turned out to be. By the way, I still think we're going down. What do we got? We got an hour and 15 minutes to go. UVXY only 40 cents off the highs. That is not encouraging, my friends. Yes, exactly. The China, what was it? China Hustle, right? China, whatever that movie was. That really, again, I was under that assumption anyway. But that movie just made it abundantly clear how it's done. I love that movie. Documentary, whatever you call it. And if we rally into the close today, I legitimately will be surprised. We might rally. I cannot. Well, let me put this way. If the chances of us going green today, I would think is zero. I mean, we've seen some crazy Friday afternoon rips when we are in the midst of some volatility and just they click it on, and next thing you know, the price protection team comes in and volatility gets crushed and we rally into the close and everybody scrambles. I would have to say that's not happening today. No way. FII long. What do we think about it? Federated Investors, FII. Well, for how long? Today, just now, this moment, right this second, it broke VWAP at 36.09 after being under it for predominantly the whole day. So it's not a bad look. Doesn't seem to be much of a mover, but I've already had to change my depends twice already, so I'm pretty much done with this day, except for UVXY call spread, which is working. Yes, right, UVXY. UVXY closes over 14. That's basically my bet. UVXY closes over 14. 1350, 14 call spread. Virtually no risk. Reward's not going to be great, but yeah. If I had to choose, what time is it? 2:50. At 3:15, we'll see what direction we're moving in, and that'll be the direction usually that we're gonna stay in. 3:15 is the crossover. That's when the algos usually kick in, and the players that have to finish their orders will start. How about Illinois Toolworks? What did that thing do all day? All in ITW. Ooh, ITW was an earnings reversal. What do you know? My choice would be never to put a trade on into the close today because it's virtually impossible right now to figure out what's going to happen next. UVXY still up at 1385. I have to assume we're going down. If UVXY breaks under 1350, we'll probably start getting a rally. And you know what I would do in that case? I wouldn't buy individual stocks. I would buy the diamonds, the Qs, or the SPYs. So if we start to rally, I'd rather go index than individual stock because your individual stock could still sit around and do nothing. But UVXY. How about UDOW? Let's see. And I would go with the leveraged ones also. UDOW, SQQQ, or TQQQ. I think you could short it now. I don't know. Sometimes it's not shortable. Is it? No, it's shortable today. So I'm looking TQQ, UDOW, and UPRO. I believe UPRO is something with the S&Ps. And I believe all of these are shortable. So if this market starts tanking into the close, there are your shorts. And if we start ripping, those are the same stocks you want to trade on the upside. But right now, UVXY at 1390, no reason to want to buy anything. UVXY's got a crack. Baba Booey. Precious metals, one of our guy nailed these J-Nugs and all those a couple of days ago. Nice call. I think the market, it's a coincidence, but is it a coincidence? We got Apple out of the way, we've got Amazon out of the way, we got Tesla out of the way, we got Google coming, we got Facebook out of the way. Market has definitely found a point where we're having a hard time getting over it. Coincidentally, we've got a pandemic going on. Again, it's hard to. I think the market was going to go give up a little bit this week anyway. Is it a coincidence that we have a pandemic at the same time? I don't know. It's hard. It's impossible to think that it's not that it is a coincidence. I mean, it is a coincidence, but is it? But I tell you, if we get through this without major damage, we are going to tear everybody who stays short. Again, this is where I used to get myself in trouble. I'd be like, all right, this market's in trouble. We're going to break down. Oh my God, let me short something. Let me stay short. And then once it doesn't go down, you're forced to cover. So if we can make it through this pandemic here with minimum damage, the shorts are going to overstay their welcome again, and then we're going to crush the shorts again, and then we'll be off to the races, and then more buying begets more buying, and then it'll be the same old story as we rally 8% more. Because I can see this market, before it really sells off, bring it to the highest, even higher than here. I think April 1st could be a significant day. Because if I'm sitting here, again, I'm begging my dad to get out of the queues now, right? He doesn't want to hear it. April 1st, you're going to have to pay taxes on whatever you did sell last year. So whatever you got left over, you got to take some profits on something to pay your taxes, right? So I would think April 1st might be that area. Dude, Rambus, absolutely. But I didn't buy it. That day I only bought one share to remind myself. Earnings reversal on Rambus, that was number 19 and we held it. And what a trade. That was one of the best trades of the day that day. Stock gap down, goes green, and rips, and then goes up $1.70 the next day. Awesome call. All right. 256. I'm not putting any faith in this little move up here yet. It's got to be 315. 315, if we're accelerating at 315 to the upside, then we're going to have one of those, I can't believe we're ripping to the close rallies. Right now, I'm still very skeptical. 315 is a magic time of the day, especially on Fridays. UVXY not budging, people. We're going down. I'm going down into the close. It's going to be evil. UVXY still 1390. You know what? I'm going to unwind this position. I'm getting out of the 1350s here at 46. And I'm going to take a small loss on the 14s. I don't want to be in this position, actually. Because I think I'm just going to buy the UVXY if it starts ripping into the close. I don't want to worry about premiums. Now you want to go for a lotto ticket. 1450. I know this is dumb because it never really works. If the 14s get down to, like, say 7 or 8 cents before the close, I might buy those instead. All right, I've just unwound the call spread. All right, cool. I got out at good prices. All right, it wasn't any really money there, but now I'm ready to rock the next move. Surprised we made money on that work trade. Space back under 17. So when's this trial supposed to be over? Is this going to be over today? Is today's the last day? How long are they going to wait to vote? Wednesday, yeah. Oh, UVXY. I should have just covered the 14s and held some of the 1350s. Oh, shit. Here the 14s. Oh, Billy. UVXY scaring me. Market's trying to stabilize, but UVXY is telling me something different here. All right, time for me to blow the horn and do some push-ups. All right, we're going into the power hour, so get ready. Let's get jacked. Ready? I'm going to go do 100 push-ups and beat my wife, and I'll be right back. And then we'll see where we're headed at 3:15, because that's going to be the magic time. Magic time. What's up? 14s. 14s, people. 14s. Oh, UVXY, 14s. Oh, you got to be in it. In it to win it. And now 1380s, you're out. Actually, what the hell am I doing? Sell some here at 14. Am I a madman? 1402. All right. Why did I sell all of them? Stupid. By the way, the 1350s, did anybody buy them at 35 cents? I sold them at 45. But I just got back into the UVXY stock, sold it at 1402, and now I'll let it breathe to 1380 because basically where I got. So I just sold some at 1402 and 14. I'm gonna let the last 1380 is my break even. So all right, I'm gonna go do more push-ups because that worked. Oh shit! It worked again. UVXY tanking. Market's tanking. UVXY new highs. Push-ups. UVXY. Take some off at 12. Take some off at 12. Got an eighth of a point. Take something off. Oh shit. I'm gonna leave like $1 million on the table on this trade right here, probably. Like I said, we're going down into the close. UVXY was staying strong the whole day. We're not even waiting for 315. Wow. It's always great when the vacuum people show up while I'm trying to concentrate. It's always fantastic. It's fantastic. Those lotto tickets don't look too bad now. 1450s at a nickel. You're up 100%. You want to take something off. Going straight down, man. Stupid. Never cover your shorts, but UVXY staying strong. New highs, UVXY. If UVXY goes back below 1380, maybe we'll have a rally, but we're not right now. Looks like it's going to get worse. You're an idiot. Just short everything. Don't cover anything. UVXY has to be below 14 for you to want to cover anything. $14, maybe 14.25. 14.25, you might want to sell a little bit. By the way, it's a 200% move now on UVXY options. 300% now. If you got the 1450 calls, you should sell those, but hang on to the stock for a little bit longer. 14.12 could be your out. Mm-hmm. 14.12, 14.12. You're going to get stopped. If you sold some at a quarter, not bad. 14.50 is not a bad sell up there for 15. 14.12 about to get triggered. Notice the time of the day, 3:15. We started getting a little buying. That's when the plunge protection team usually comes to work. 14.12 is definitely your out on UVXY if it goes back below that.
people, I realize, of course, it's not a shame. All good.
Panic on the streets of London. Panic on the streets of Birmingham. I wonder to myself, whether I'll ever be sane again. The lead side streets that you slip down. I wonder to myself, what's me rise in the grass here. The 100 and I'm sick there, sailing down to the sake of the town. But the panic on the streets of Carlisle, Dublin, Dundee, Humberside, I wonder to myself. Going down the disco, trying to bust a DJ, because the music that they constantly play, it says nothing to me about my life. And the blessed DJ, because the music that constantly play, on the lead side streets it just slip down, provincial towns that jump round. I'm the DJ, I'm the DJ, I'm the DJ. I'm the DJ, I'm the DJ, I'm the DJ. I'm the DJ, I'm the DJ, I'm the DJ. I'm the DJ, I'm the DJ. I'm the DJ, I'm the DJ. I'm the DJ, I'm the DJ, I'm the DJ. I'm the DJ, I'm the DJ. I'm the DJ, I'm the DJ. I'm the DJ, I'm the DJ, I'm the DJ.
We still didn't go under 1412 on UVXY, so we're still in sell-off mode. Got to get through 1412. Got to get to 14, really. $14.12, here it is. This is your moment of truth, kids. $14.12 breaking, UVXY coming in a little bit. We should expect the market to get a small little bounce here. UVXY is not dying like it usually does, so it's a big tell. It's got to die here. It's got to get below 14 for the rally to hold. It's not dying. I'm going down. I'm actually rooting for a rally here. Come on. I'm not in UVXY anymore. Come on, tank. Shit. It's a freaking battle going on right here, man. It's a question of which goes first, the UVXY or the market. It's 1412 is massive here. I look at it the other side. I look at nobody wants to be long over the weekend. Bull market's over. That's the way I look at it.
You tell me it's easy enough, and then I'll just show him. No, no. She said it like, she's like, you probably shouldn't have because she saw Jackie. I'm like, oh yeah. And then I had to look again. I was looking for Jackie, you know what I mean? I thought it was like, cool.
239. Probably gonna be the dumbest thing I've ever done. First time in the history of UVXY where it's actually trending. I'm not in it. Fucking stupid ass.
Not going out anymore. Lisa canceled.
Okay.
So now we all need breakfast. I mean, dinner.
Wow. First time market's ever going down in the history of mankind, and I'm not short anymore. Pathetic. It's fucking pathetic. That's why you buy options, so you don't get jiggled out. What a joke. UVXY never broke 14. That was the end of the move, end of the market. UVXY never fails to do its job. This all started for me at, wow. Originally, it was the 1350s for a nickel, or was it a dime? Jesus. It's going to be $100,000 day, just evaporating into nothing. There's no bid on the market. If there's no bid on the market, there's no bid on the market. And that's where we're going straight down. I'm surprised the UVXY is only 1450. Should be more. Here we go. There you go. Now your 1450s are cooking. By the way, the Q puts were 4 cents. They're trading at $1.05 now. Wow. Remember that $1,000 put idea we had last night? There it is. So if you just bought 1,000 219s just now, oh sorry, 219s were a nickel. They're worth 50 cents now. 10 times your money in 5 minutes. 10 minutes. UVXY doesn't break down, we got to break out, right? Market's got to tank. UVXY doesn't go down, market has to tank. That's the way it's built. Once we never got to bound under 14, that was the end of the market right there. The end of all. And again, I will go ahead and say the bull market's over as always. It's over. It's over. We just broke down under monthlies, monthly VWAPs. There's no coming back. Until we're back over those levels, bear market's on now. 220.91 is your QQQ area. I wouldn't come in here right now, but hey, give me a minute. Wow, it's a $100,000 day left on the table. It's pretty impressive. Wow. Not that holding UVXY over the weekend's a good idea, but hold UVXY over the weekend. How much you're going to lose? $1? You're risking $1 to make $7. Market tanks on Friday. On Monday, UVXY is going to be $20. All right. That was pretty pathetic. It's a continuation of yesterday now. Now that I just left, I don't know, I guess about a collective $100,000 on the table today, considering my positions from this morning to right where we are right now. Wow. Not to mention the Visa, the Caterpillar, and the other ones that I was in. Just absolutely, considering I'm a bear by nature, not making crazy money today, it's disrespectful to me and my family and everybody I've ever known. I apologize. Sorry. This should be a day where I make enough money to live off for the next 20 years, and I'm sitting here with nothing. Nothing at all. Pathetic. It's pathetic. I've been waiting a short Apple for, I don't know, 19 months now. Not even a sniff. Fucking completely stupid. Irresponsible. Completely irresponsible. Getting out of those UVXY calls, pretty much the stupidest thing I've done in a long time. I mean, just pathetic. At least hold on to the last 4 contracts. Wow. I mean, I was in the UVXY right from the start. 1356 with 1350 calls. I see it covering. Yeah, I see it ripping right now into the close. It's still, you know, I would have got out at some of them at $1 would have been nice, opposed to 40 cents. Huh. Did you see the capitulation first before the candle up? I freaking love this game, man. Did you see there was one capitulation candle where we broke down first, then the rubber band effect happened. was awesome. I freaking love this stuff. But I really wish I would have sold some of those 1350s at $1. I mean, they're still sitting here at 65. They're trading at 72 now. What the hell am I doing? All right, you cats want to come in here? Freaking vacuums. God damn it, man. Just so sick. I can't even tell you, man. What do I have? I had 24 puts left on the Qs. Sold some at 62 cents. They just went, and they just hit like $1.70. It's pathetic, man. And I was selling them in one increment, and I don't know. I don't know why I didn't hold on to the last couple of everything. Oh, man. I've only been waiting for this day for, I don't know, 12 years. Should be up 100. And this would be the day where I'd be living off this money for a year. This all started, do you realize the QQQ was green this morning? I can't, it's hard to believe this has all happened in one day. That's what's so sick. I was short the Qs at 2275. Wow. 2275 with the 222 puts. You know what song I want to hear right now? It's dedicated to me. What was the name of that song? Where are you now? It's blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. What song is that? Where are you now? Somewhere in the night. Ma, 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 ma. Oh, I don't get my room cleaned? Tell your ladies not to show up before 4 o'clock. Now I gotta sit here and my room doesn't get cleaned? I pay all this money for these ladies to come clean my house. I don't even get my room cleaned. I should get a freaking rim job. Screw this. I'm buying the UVXY back. 1410, 1412. I'm in. 1415. Screw you. It's going to rally into the close. What time is it? 10 minutes? I'm risking 5 cents.
All alone tonight, I'm calling out your name. Somewhere deep inside, this part of you remains. Images of love take me back in time. I don't know how it started. When something stepped inside, we didn't let it. It's keeping us apart. Where are you now? Where are you now? Someone there tonight, holding what was mine. Where are you now? Wonder where I am. Are you really feeling fine? Going through my life without you by my side. You're the only thing.
How's it possible I just lost money on UVXY long? Oh wait, I didn't sell it all yet. Are you kidding me? This thing just tanked 69 cents. The market still stinks. Wow, I'm gonna get stopped out at 14. Are you kidding me? Why isn't the market rallying then? UVXY, what are you doing? No. What? What? Under 14? The market should be up. The market should be ripping right now. Let's get real stupid. How much are the 14s right now? It's not worth it. How the hell 14? All right, here we go. One more time, bring it home.
All alone tonight, I'm calling out your name. Somewhere deep inside, this part of you remains. Images of where are you now? Where are you now? Someone there tonight, holding what was mine. Where are you now? Wonder where I am.
As when I was in a fraternity, they made me learn that song. And anytime one of the brothers needed a song, they would yell for me and I'd have to go show up and sing the song.
Where are you now? Wonder where I am. I need to.
Well, there's a way to throw 120 bucks out the window. That was awesome. I mean, I did top ticket at 1466 first, and then I bought it back at 1412, and I sold it at 14. And by the way, look at the IPO. I know this is like 75 years ago that we did this trade. Look at the IPO that we bought today. REYN, right? As a goof, IPO, right? Oh my God, I'm going to vomit on my own. I'm going to vomit on my own bile. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. All coffee, no food, makes stomach hurt. I think I had 30 cups of coffee today. I think I had one thing to eat. But REYN, are you kidding me? 29's a trading. Hold, if this thing goes to 30 bucks right now, I'm retiring. So get into the room quickly. If this thing hits 30 in the next 5 minutes, I truly am going to start believing I have magic powers. We bought REYN at 27.50 because IPOs that open up above 27 generally go to 27.50. You'll go to 30, and 27.50 generally gets you 30. The market's getting hammered, and this thing stays strong the whole day. Oh my God, it's really going to go to 30. Has anybody still got this? I got my 5 whopping shares left. Oh, UVXY, you're breaking my heart. Fredo, you broke my heart. Oh, Fredo. There's my 120 bucks I didn't have to lose. Wow, went right back to 14.12. Ow, damn. And in another dimension, where Tesla doesn't go up every day, Tesla's down to $83 a share. In a world where Tesla, yeah, look at space, hanging in there, finally. Is it going to close green? Ooh, give me some. Get some. Give me some. Get some. All right, who's going to go short over the weekend? This guy. As soon as the market closes, I'm shorting something. What time is it? 3:57? REYN got to 29.50. That's unbelievable, Gorilla. If the Qs close at 20, if the Qs close at 219.50, that's where we broke down from, and that's exactly where we snapped back to. The whole market's rigged. It's just a computer program. It's insane. We're 20 cents from just completing the entire circle now. Oh my God. It's amazing. AUPH, I know. 1775. Got back to our buy price. Yeah, I'm not in that one anymore. All I've got is space, BGR, and GGN. And I'm going to take some QQQ short over the weekend. Dare me. Talk me out of it. Because I was going to do this last weekend, and we came in with them down 3 points. So I'm going to accept the fact that we're in the same exact mode. Sell off Monday, buy back, and then readjust from there. Or don't do any of that and just trade earnings reversals and live for the day and not care about the market. Suddenly I'm very concerned about the market where I normally shouldn't be. I feel like I have to hedge my dad. Where'd the LK end up? 32.50, yeah. Come on. 20 more cents, squeeze it. How now? Now I'm totally confused right now. How is UVXY even above 14? The market just got a little bit stronger. If anything, UVXY should be at 1380 by now. If I wasn't so bearish right now, I'd probably do the normal trade and just buy the $14 puts right now for a dime. And as I said that, now they're 13, 14 now. Shit. Pick a freaking direction. All right. I don't know what I'm doing right now, but now I'm short UVXY like a psychopath. How is it over 14 still? It doesn't make any sense. Something's going to give. Well, at the end of the day, I think I think I might have netted $3 today after all that. I think I made $3 today. Unless UVXY breaks 14 right now. Come on, baby! One time! Now we're talking. Oh, yeah. Come on, baby. Give me 1380 right now, bitches. Yeah. Tank it. Bull market. Tank it. I need more. I need more. All right, we got 14 more minutes for this. I covered the short. Now I got some puts on. Let's do it. Come on. Come on. Get to the chopper. Come on. Please. Why aren't they moving? Why aren't you moving? Why are you going up now? Go to your home. No. Yeah, at least I didn't lose any money on the short. But why are we not going down? Hammer this thing. Hammer it. Hammer. Wow. 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 All alone tonight. Come on, UVXY. One time. Who's got them at 2 cents, 3 cents, 4 cents, 5 cents? Come on. We got 12 minutes. Come on, government. Step in. It's just a flesh eating. It's only a flesh wound. Piss off. I'll bite your mothers. I'll bite your aunt's nuts. It's only a flesh wound. So what happened? Your ladies, they come early, they leave. I don't get my room cleaned now.
Oh, they didn't clean it?
That's a crock of shit.
They won't bother you unless you leave.
Yeah, well, I don't want them here until 4 o'clock. I asked you a million times.
After all, they come late.
I don't want them here. I'm trying to short the market, and the vacuums are distracting me. It cost me $100,000 today. I blame you. Why won't these tank? Well. All alone tonight. Come on. They're not even moving. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about me. Nobody cares about my money. Would you? Here we go. Come on. Break it. Break it. Break it. I just need to go to 1380. 1380. No. Free hamburgers for everybody if it goes to 1380 in the next 10 minutes. Come on. Eight minutes. One time. Anybody want to buy them from me at 12 cents? I'll be glad. I'd be nice of you to buy them from me. Buy them from me. Oh, nobody wants them. 3 by 10. It's over, Johnny. Eight minutes. I'm having sushi tonight too. If I can get this UVXY to go to 1380. Hey. Beat it.
What? Me on?
You gotta go to Sam's Club here. No toilet paper.
Oh, yeah, do we? Well, we can't afford toilet paper right now. I just threw $500 out the window on UVXY puts. The fuck? Come on. I got no toilet paper money now. Fuck. Sorry. Had a curse on that one. Man, when that went under 13, I was counting the money. Dang. Seven minutes, baby. 7 minutes in heaven. What are the chances this thing tanks 32 cents in the next seven minutes? I'd say 0. Oh, man. You're saying there's a chance. Here we go. You're saying there's a chance right here. Come on. Come on, baby. You can do it. Hang in there, Buttercup. Come on. Come on down, baby. No. No bid. No bidding. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. 5 minutes. Come on. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? My orders are getting like rejected now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. I'm running out of time. Look how the Q's got back to break even. That's amazing. 219.50. How the hell these UVXY are still above 14? I don't get it. I'm going to run out of time. I'm going to run out of time. I got 3 minutes, 32 minutes, 2:30. Go, 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 go. Come on. $36 is 4 cents. $16 more cents. Come on. 2 minutes. 8 cents. Come on, baby. Print them. 6s are gone. Where the hell are my orders? Anybody short UVXY? That's right. 88. All right. Take something off the table on the stock here again. 86s. 1 minute. I love it when a plan comes together. Oh my God. Get ready to cover some more. Now that's how to make a day's pay. Sweating that one out there. 1380. What did I say? 1380. You can't fight the funk. That's right. 15 cents, right? 3 to 15. Why not? 4 to 15. And short. That's what I'm talking about. There was no way. There was no way UVXY was staying over 14. The market was, the bids were in. It was just a matter of whether or not I was going to run out of time there. You know, I had the UVXY short, but I would have went more aggressive on the puts, but it's just there wasn't enough liquidity. Usually there's plenty of liquidity and there was nobody buying these things. Wow. Huh. Man. All right. I need some alcoholic beverages now. Woo! I left about 100 grand on the table today, so I'm not really excited about today, but that was fun. Scraped together $1,000 out of all that nonsense. That was more fun than money than it was worth. I mean, it was more fun than damn. Wow. Okay. And I am going over the weekend with nothing. I was thinking about staying short the Qs. I covered them into that move on the way up. Let's just double check I got at everything. Yeah, Spice. I don't know why I started calling it Spice. Space. Major amount of shares, but I've been selling $35 calls. And I got the $20 calls and the $35 calls for February written against it. Yeah, and just never short. Lost again, shorting Tesla today again. I mean, it's just throwing money out the window trying to make something on that short. Absolutely mind blowing. But other than that, by the way, did I mention I had one of the worst days I've ever had trading? Just not monetarily, but just the enormity of how many things I got wrong yesterday. It was unbelievable. And then trading in the aftermarket to try to make my money back, and I doubled my loss. And then everything I lost money on yesterday would have been amazing trades today. So it was a real rough 72 hours for me, really. Lamb Research, freaking Larry kicked my ass. Larry absolutely kicked my ass. I held it short the whole day. After the first $500 I made on the Lamb short, just proceeded to give all that back, and then it tanks 13 points today. Oh man! And then I had the crusty short that goes down 5 today. Obviously, the QQQ leaving 2.5 points on the table. UVXY long. I mean, from basically 1320 or something like that. I had a 1320, 1350. Oh my God. Just sick. It's like at one point I shouldn't be mad because I don't take major size, but man, I was in the right place at the right time today. Yesterday I was just doing everything wrong. Today should have made up for that, and I didn't make up for it completely. Speaking of Larry, where's Larry? Larry, one more time, Larry, for the road. You know you love Larry. Hey, where'd it go? Dun, 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 dun. By the way, if you're not watching that, Black Mirror got a lot better. Definitely a lot better when you smoke weed. On weed? Yes. Black Mirror, whatever it's called, on Netflix. Much better. All right, this one's going out to everybody who's sticking around. No. All right, that concludes our trading break. Oh, brother. Oh, yesterday was absolutely disturbingly. Yesterday was awful. I mean, there was nothing good about yesterday. They come out with the pandemic and then the cover up, and they said everything's terrible. We start tanking, which was great, and then suddenly. Wow, you know, like old school hip hop. I don't know, man. I don't know anything anymore. What I do know is that I was right about a lot of things today, and I made a fraction of what, yesterday. I mean, it should have been extraordinary today. If I had the same, I mean, I was very aggressive yesterday, and today I didn't get half of as aggressive, especially with the LK. I mean, I had the LK at 27.25. It's just mind blowing. But I wasn't, as soon as it started moving, I started selling into the move, and 6 points later, unbelievable. All right, I gotta get the hell out of here, man. Just at least made most of what that nastiness back from yesterday. I mean, I couldn't have done more things wrong. I just want to make it perfectly clear that if there's any so-called guru out there that you follow and he doesn't have a day like yesterday, he's bullshitting you. Everybody has a day like yesterday. You just gotta suck it up and get through it. I mean, yesterday was possibly everything out. Even as I was pressing the button, I just remember when Mike didn't know whether or not to call the all in, and then he finally catches the tell. Going to lays down a monster. Should have paid me off on that one, Mike. That's what I felt like. I didn't know what to do. I was chasing the trades that I'd already made money on. I'm getting aggressive in the aftermarket, which is just a recipe to fail. I mean, and the sick thing is both trades went my way in the aftermarket, and greed took over. I was like, all right, I'm going to make all this money back, and I wound up getting hammered just to see Visa go down 10 points today, Lam Research down 12, and obviously you probably wouldn't even believe it if I told you that I was short Amazon basically 140 points ago. I mean, it's unbelievable. I got short at 21.05. And then it just kept squeezing. First, I was up like 20 points on it, and then it just blasted off in my face again. And then it's down 100 points since I covered it. Wow. Just sick people, sick. All right, let's just wipe this away now, and we'll start fresh on Monday. No harm, no foul, right? Could have got rich, could have got broke. Neither one of those things happened. So next week, there'll be 500 more earnings reversals. So far, every single one of those has worked. And if you're driving, don't drink. If you're drinking, don't drive. And I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. And I appreciate the guys who ponied up the cash to be a lifetime member. The lifetime membership thing is starting to, we're cutting it off unless you want to really pony up some cash, and we'll let you in the back door. That sounds gay, but you know what I'm saying. If anybody's thinking about joining, call me. I'll be, what's going on Sunday? Some game, right? So we're probably going to be busy on Sunday. Everyone's going to be hungover on Monday. How about Monday night? You guys call me. Let's talk about who's staying, who's going. Because damn, you need me. You need people like me. You need people like me so you can stick your fingers and say, there goes the best trader you know. You need people like me. All right, y'all. Gordo, yeah, we should talk more about that too. Yeah, again, same. Aggressive as hell yesterday in all the wrong places. Today I'm right about everything, and I'm not aggressive. It's sick. It's sick. It had to do something with me getting my ass kicked yesterday that I didn't want to be super aggressive today. And of course, everything I did today worked. Everything except that one UVXY trade, which I promptly made all my money back on that trade. All right. Be careful out there, y'all. Nice hanging with you. And yeah, we'll all chill again on Monday. We're doing the schmoozes now, Thursday nights. We talked a lot about these ideas. It's amazing that this has all happened in one day. I mean, this day started out pretty simple. We just bought some Visa. I mean, it feels like a million years ago, but we top ticked the Visa trade today. Got in at 202, sold it at 202.50, 203, 203.50, and 203.90. Basically top ticked Visa, and that was awesome. So crazy. I mean, look at that. We nailed that trade. Could have gone short for some revenge too on that wave down, but not shorting the Qs today. If everybody in our room, if anybody out there, that was the easiest trade of the day. You got Amazon gapping up and the rest of the market's going down. Qs go negative, short the Qs. I mean, I can't believe what I did. Just to rub salt in the wound one more time. What did I have? Oh, I don't even want to look. I don't even want to look. What was it? The 222s, right? 222s. Oh, yeah. 222s. What was it? 222s for 50 cents, right? Yeah. Oh. 222s for 50 cents. Oh. 50, 55, 60. Oh. And they went to 360 at one point. Oh. One of these days, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to just buy the 1,000 calls. 1,000 calls at 50 cents. What's that? 50 G's, right? Could rock that. It's so crazy. I'm saying to myself how I want to buy 1,000 options. And what do I buy? 10. Somewhere in between 10 and 1,000 is not 10. Should have bought at least 50 of those. Sick. All right. On to the next sell-off, which might happen Monday. If we get the exact replica of last week, it's going to be awesome, because if we gap down Monday, we'll get all the selling out of the way, and then chances are we have a turnaround Tuesday, and then we got Google earnings, and then we got everybody else coming out with earnings. So, yeah, absolutely is amazing. Tesla just, lost another 400 or 500 trading on that. And again, I was profitable. That's another one. You know, I'm usually getting my Tesla short entry right. And then I'm thinking, all right, cool. Let's see if this thing can roll over and I can make some serious money. And every time it squeezes me out, I lose, my 2.5 points or the 5 points. Just ridiculous. Yeah, I lost, 200 shares, lost 2.5 points, $500 out the window. And I was up about 400 on the trade. So basically lost 900, really. Maybe I should stop shorting it. All right. I'm going to go eat a turkey pot pie and some edibles, and I'll see you guys. Enjoy the Super Bowl. I'm taking Kansas City and the under and the over. I'm teasing it. I'm going to tease Kansas City, and I'm going to tease the over. So I guess, well, if you want to see, let's see where we're at right now. Look, Larry, love. Wow. So crazy. Yeah. You give me the Chiefs plus 5.5, and I'm taking the over, tease that down by 7, so 47. I like that. I think I think they're going to be some scoring. I don't think San Fran's going to hold back Kansas City, and I think San Fran's going to have to try to catch up. I think you over 47. Give me the Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs. Give me the over and the tease, and that's what I'm going with. Let's put it in. Oh, wait, they're not letting me combine the weird. They won't let me combine the spread with the over-under. I might have to go to a different site. Well, that's what I'm liking. All right, namaste. One more time, one more bell for everybody. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, for a guy that knows what he's doing, yesterday I completely went batshit. I mean, that whole thing about going on tilt, it's legit. I couldn't stop myself. I could not stop myself from doing dumb things. All right, boys. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. And next class, by the way, we're doing it on Leap Day. So that's exciting. Leap Day, February 29th will be the next class. We're going to go over all this stuff over and over again until you get it. And you'll know why the QQQ was the easiest short on earth today, as well as that AMD trade from yesterday on the long side. And much, much more. All right, have a great night. I'm actually going to go now. See ya. All right, guys, be good. Anybody needs me, call me Monday at 12. See ya. Later. All right, thanks for the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Push-ups. Oh, yeah. I got it. Everything I did was I annihilated yesterday. And the saddest part is, at one point, I was profitable on everything I did. And it all went wrong. And even in the aftermarket, it's just crazy. It's crazy. All right. I'll see you Monday. If you guys are thinking about signing up, get in quick. The rates are going up. The master needs to get paid more for talking all day. My throat hurts at the end of the day. I've got no friends. I never leave the house. And I definitely am helping people. So I appreciate you guys who just signed up this week. Thanks a lot. That's a wrap. I'll see you Monday. Good luck, everybody.